Welcome to Finding My Online Biz, where we talk about how to start a sustainable online business. Today I want to start a 5-part series, my top 5 picks of channels that will help you, your channel, and your business grow in 2020. Coming right up. As this will be in a 5-part series, watch out for the next one. Now, you've all heard of Garry V, PewDiePie, Peter McKinnon, Sonny Lidanuzzi, something like that. Very, very good. There are a stack of them out there who are amazing, and I really, they've absolutely smashed it on social media and particularly on YouTube. But at the end of the day, I'm unlikely to afford a consult with Garry V. I'm a one-person sole trader business, and so I've been looking around for YouTube channels that have some things in common. So the first thing is that they've got some runs on the board. When we're starting out, you've got to start from somewhere. You've got to start from zero. So you need to work through that process of ignoring the subscriber count, ignoring the view count, and just get on with what you want to do online. My little side rant. But I look for those guys that have got some runs on the board, that have got clearly a large viewer base, that have some content that's going to help you and me to grow our channels and our online businesses. I'm looking to see whether they've got products on offer. I look for their free product first. Generally, I've read all of their books, or at least one of their products. And I'm also looking for whether they've got any training that I could use or utilize. And of course, I'm looking at how much what I get in that training. And I'm also looking at the value for dollar. Because at the end of the day, for most of them, they're in the USA and I'm in Australia, which means that conversion rate. So I've got to take that into consideration as well. So if a product is $500 USD, then I'm up for, say, $650 Australian. So if it's $1,400, then I'm up to $2,100 Australian. You get my point. Their course is $2,500. That just becomes exponentially more difficult the higher they market their products. It works fine for the USA. Their content is often still good, so I do tend to want to go through that content. And so let's get right into it. Let's get over to the computer. I want to do number 1 today, which is Tim Schmoyer's channel, and he does video creators. I love his stuff, love his content. He's very personable, right? And but he still has a seriousness about him because he's there to grow a business. So let's get into that right now. So here we are at Tim's page, just at his channel page. This guy absolutely rocks, let me just tell you. I've binge watched, I can't tell you how many hundreds of this guy's videos. They're always informative, always really good. I really quite like his channel. I like the style of video, and he shows that business side of how to actually get your channel to generate income. So for an example, Tim has 3 offerings. He has a book. It's called 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel. I've read through most of that book. If you've seen any of my previous videos, have a look through. I've done a few of them where I went through each of those days. I think I went up to about day 10 of his book. It was a great book. Well worth the read, guys. But if you're looking for a low-cost option, now you can see Tim's got 502K. I've got TubeBuddy installed. Again, I'm not affiliated. I'm just using the free version of TubeBuddy. I'm finding that's quite helpful. I like to use the free tools of most things before I get too over enthusiastic, because what ends up happening inevitably is that you go and you pay for something and it's not worth the dollars that you put down. Tim's got heaps of stuff on his channel, stack of videos. We'll just go to his videos here and you can have a look. Have a look at this. Just so many videos on, you know, all sorts of things. He's a YouTube certified as well. It means that he sort of knows what he's talking about. He gets one-on-ones with YouTube themselves. So he does have a lot of insight. This guy here is directly from YouTube, for an example. And so obviously he has some insider knowledge there concerning YouTube, the algorithm, how it works, how it's not. You know, to be honest, guys, it's not really about the algorithm. It's about your content. So if your content's good, if it's engaging, if it grabs people, let's have a look at Tim's offer. So here is Tim's offers on his website, on his videocreators.com. Of course, he can get your email there. That's his landing page. So his landing page is a get started growing your YouTube audience. That's also another good book. I'm only about halfway through that one, but it is a good read, well worthwhile having a look at. You can get it on Amazon too. Just go to Amazon and look it up. So these are the courses that Tim offers. 30 days to a better YouTube channel. Really, that's just, you just buy the book. At the end of the day, if we go into more information here, you'll see that it's basically, that's a very old picture of Tim. So this is something we can learn from these guys. First of all, he has light offer, gets people in the door. Video Labs is his next offer. Is one of his core products. It goes for 8 weeks. You can read through all this yourself, of course. Just go to the channel, go to his website and look through it all yourself. Very professionally done, very well put together. These are all of the benefits that we get for doing the course, how the course works. You'll probably work with this lady if you do the one in January. But this is one of Tim's team. Tim is moving on a podcast I listened to yesterday from Tim. He was basically saying that he's moving from being a Tim-centric organization to being a team-centric organization, which is only smart. Well done, Tim. That's important for any business, is to think about how team works. There's a whole heap of things down in here. The live sessions start at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is what the topics outline in Tim's course. Week 1 is his introduction. Week 2 talks about branding, consistency in branding. And I've been trying to do that as well. You'll notice that my header page has now changed. Week 3 is primal branding to create raving fans. That's excellent. That would be great. That would be awesome. So you can see some real value in Tim's course here. Week 4, amping up the channel experience. What does he say there? In week 4, we'll start getting into the brass tacks of optimizing your channel experience so the new viewers quickly convert into subscribers. That's where I'm sort of at, to be quite honest, is converting my viewers to subscribers. I'm getting quite views, but they're short views. So most of the people watching aren't even here at this point. I'm talking to myself. So week 5, the fundamentals of video optimization and discoverability. Week 6 is advanced discoverability, tactics and suggested view strategies. Week 7 is boosting viewer engagement and creating a community. Wow, how good would that be, guys? How good would that be to not only have, people viewing your content, but actually becoming a community, for helping one another, comments, build a community around your YouTube channel. Very exciting. And week 8, of course, is how to grow using the most actionable metrics in analytics. So it basically just takes you through the whole thing of kicking off your YouTube channel, getting it running, getting it working, putting things into action. And that's really the point. Binge watch all of Tim's videos, and I've done most of them. It's the action. that really will make you stand out. There are some bonuses here, quite a number of bonuses that you can see. Again, go to the website and have a look for yourself. 14 days money back guarantee. Yep, again, I'm not affiliated. This is quite good value. You can register in any of these, the person that is suited to you. So if I went there and registered with Tim, depending on who you go with, depends on the price. $24.97, okay? As you can see, it equates to $3.5 grand for me. That's just not doable for me. Now they're doing that because they have a strategy, right? They only want the people who can afford to come with Tim, and that's fine. That's fine. That's a business plan. Let's have a look at this young lady. She's $14.97. So $14.97. So let's just have a look at that. $14.97. 2,143. That's wow. That's a lot less. That's probably doable for me. Now I know that it's one of Tim's team. They will have been trained under Tim. Probably still gain a very big benefit from using that. And I suspect that the other fellow will be the exact same price. I've actually seen this young fellow on a couple of Tim's videos, and he seems quite good. Again, he's $14.97. The other thing is they can only put 20 people in a course. So because there's only 20 people in the course, it fills up pretty quick. So if you want to get into any of those for January, you'll need to sign up now. There is no pay per month or anything like that. Upfront payment, end of story. So that's just the way they do it, and that's fine. That's part of their business plan. Tim, like all these video influencers, is using his YouTube channel as his funnel to his offer. Now, so here's something to think about. What's your offer? What's your product? Blatantly obvious that you need 3 levels of offer. It's about the process. The thing I'm lacking, and the thing that you're probably lacking, isn't your will or your desire to have an online business. What's really going on is that you don't have a process, a nice, clean, step-by-step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step 50 or step 60 process. And that's what we're really paying for with these guys. 2 things really I can see for these guys is that I can see that what we're really paying for is this. This is what we're paying for. We're paying for their community, and we're paying for the process. So if that's something you're looking for, Tim would be one of my top 5 picks of channels to go and binge watch his stuff, see if it's worthwhile to you. The other thing that these guys offer is consulting. So you can do one-on-one consulting. So you can consult with Tim, or you can consult with one of his team. This shows you what they're doing for their consultancy. You can see that with a team member of Tim's, $197, that's or $497 with Tim. So again, let me just go there and just have a quick look at what that equates to for me. Nearly $300 for Tim's offsiders. Or if I want to do it directly with Tim, sorry, $497. $700. I know that I would get awesome value if I spent some time with Tim. I know it. Okay, I know that I would. So this is what I suggest. Okay, this is just my idea. Grab one of their cheaper offerings like the book. Get a book, read through it, see if it helps you. Get onto your channel, start doing the actions, start doing the work. Secondly, if it's within a reasonable price point, and I think that both of these are a reasonable price point. As I said, I paid $750 Australian to go and do a photography course. It was a one-day whole course. It wasn't an hour session. These are hour sessions, I believe. $100, $282 for me. That's still expensive. It's doable. I've read the books. I've done what I can to my channel. I've done some work. I've got some videos out. I've worked on my thumbnails. I've worked on my channel about page. I've done about 30 something videos. Now I need some coaching. So I probably will do this. It's an expensive coaching. An hour with them might save me 6 months of work. And I will try it out. I will do that. And I'll tell you how it goes. Then if it makes sense financially, and you think that it is something you've got a passion for, you really do want to do YouTube as a full-time income, you really do want to get out of your 9 to 5 for whatever reason. For me, I love my job. I love the people I work for. I love the company. I love the people I work with. But for me, it's that being stuck in the office. I do long hours, so I'm there from 8 till normally 5:30, 6 in the evening, often. So my days are long. That's what I'm looking for, is freedom of choice. You might be looking for that too. If you have been watching, thank you for watching this far. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support of all the subscribers. Thank you very much. I hope you really enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful to you. Tim is one of the channels that I'm really looking at doing. There's several others. So until next time, enjoy the journey. Just remember that these ones coming up here, they'll help you too.